Okay.
Okay, so what we about to do right now is
So I'm gonna log into Amazon, and I'm going to run the numbers for the payroll week November 20th through the 26th. I'm just gonna start over like brand new, like I ain't never did it before.
okay.
Okay, so we can see that the numbers are the same.
Okay.
Okay, so what I do first is okay, so payroll goes in with like Saturday night kind of thing. Okay, so in between Sunday and Wednesday, I try to give you the numbers, right?
Right.
Okay, so that way you have them Thursday morning.
Right.
Okay, so when I do that, it doesn't allow me to go to payments and get the reports from
Right.
payments. I have to go to history. I have to go to trips, and I have to go to history to pull the week that I want to run.
Right.
Because the reports under payments aren't ready yet.
Okay.
Okay. So we're the week in question is November 20th through the 26th.
Right.
Okay. So what I do when I'm doing the payroll is I come and I find my week and I export it. I export the report from Amazon.
From Amazon, the report is being exported from Amazon. Is what we're doing. We are not touching or tampering with anything.
Well, I'm going to modify it so that I can eventually I can get the numbers for everybody, but I don't create this myself.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't create it myself.
That's what we ask.
Okay. Yeah, all those numbers, it should give me all of that. Okay. So that's what this look like when that's the report. What it looks like. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna spread these out so they look a lot better. Okay. So everybody's name, see, it's all jumbled up. So I can't. That's just too much. So what I do is I come and I sort by the driver name. So let me make this bold so that we can see the header better. Okay, and I want to sort by the driver name. I'm going to do a custom sort, and I want it to be by the driver name. Okay, so now it has everybody grouped together. And then I have this one that's blank. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Okay.
Okay, something is blank.
It doesn't give me a name.
But it's a load ID to it. And it's all of everything else, but it's no name.
It's no name.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, so I look over here, and I see this T113WSC8CK. And so what I did was I found this same number, this number here. I'm gonna make it red. I found that same number, T113WSC8KC. Okay. So something. So these two. It's telling me something. It's telling me something. Okay.
Right. And one of them definitely has his name, Larry Martell, on there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So because these numbers are the same, it's telling me that it looked like something went one way and came back the other way, but I don't know. Okay, so that tells me that this belongs to Larry. So I'm going to put Larry Martell on here. Okay, so now I need to make sure I get the numbers right. So I put different colors on them so that when I'm adding them up, I know that I'm getting the correct person.
Gotcha.
Okay. And so Jimmy. And then the rest is for Larry Martell. These right here, I'll give him like a light blue. Okay. So now we're gonna look for the totals. I'm gonna go over here. So here's your name, and your totals are way over here. So I need to see it better. So I'm gonna hide all of this stuff. so that I can see better. So I can see it's closer to y'all names. I can hide you too. Hide this too. Okay, so that way it's got the name and the amount. Okay, so now, so I'm going to take name, I'm going to trade Control C, put this down here, Control V. I want to, this is going to be the gross. This is going to be minus 10%. And then this is going to be the net column. Okay, so I'm going to take all of these and I want to make them bold. I want to center them. Okay, so now I need to get everybody's names down here. So Donald and Gayron, Jimmy and Larry. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 people. Yes, okay. So next thing is I need to get your totals. Okay. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to do an auto sum. And it tells me that Donald got 760. It's saying Gayron got 487.
Well, okay, Gayron, he got 487?
487.17.
Okay, and how did he get 487.17? From 2 loads, right? One of them being $267.17, and the other one being $220, which was a same day payment load. Mm-hmm. That was a same day payment load. Because that's, okay, go ahead. I just want to make that clear.
Okay, so then...
So it's all there in the graph. And you know what I'm talking about? It all modified when it came over from Amazon into the export that you did. Mm-hmm. So, because you did no touching on any of this, right?
The only thing I did was sort what I'm doing now. Right, I sorted the names. I don't put any numbers in or nothing like that. I just sorted. Right. And what Amazon tell me to pay, that's what I pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for Larry, it's saying... okay, so Larry is saying that his sum is $1273.70,
and that's what we end up initially paying him. And then when when he realized it was a mistake, he brought it to my attention.
Yes.
Okay.
So Donald and Larry, we don't do 10%.
Right.
Okay. So, but for Gayron. Okay, so I do use a calculator because I don't want to cheat, anybody.
Right.
So 487.17 times 10%. I mean, you should know, but I still want to make sure I do it right. 48.72.
Right.
So minus 48.72. So the 487.17 minus 48.72. His will be 438.45. Let's see, 438.45. Okay, and then for Jimmy, 1425.86 times 10% is 142.59 minus 142.59, and then you come over here and 1425.86 minus 142.59 is 1283.27. And then, okay, so you are 760.04 and Poo is 1273.70. Okay, so the enemy centered in my this one here. Okay, so now I want to make sure my totals are right. So I want to add up this up here to make sure that my sum is correct. Let's see. 39.46.77. So down here, if I do total for this one, auto sum, I want to do just this. It should say the same thing, 39.46.77. Okay, And this one should say negative 191. And then the difference, 3946.77 and 191.31. It should be 3755.46. Okay, and then if you add these up right here, it's gonna say 37.
And that is including that this 375, this 3755 that I'm paying out does include. It does include both of those. One for Jimmy being that 1 day load, and one being for Gary that 1 day load for 220 and 200. There they are right there. Okay, so good. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Though Amazon did pay this early, you know what I'm talking about. The money is still showing up as being paid by Amazon in terms of the weekly report to report to the drivers, right?
Yes.
Okay, great, great.
Okay, so now I have this for the week. Okay, so then you said, hey, you know, there was a discrepancy.
Right. Okay. So look, understand something about this here. Okay, when you get, let me ask you a question about this. When you give me this here early like this, you have no, unless you go through manually through the history and calculate, you have no way of matching this report until the payment statement come out.
That is correct. Yeah.
So right now, this is just raw footage off of what was transferred, what was exported strictly from the Amazon thing. You would have to actually go back to fix something. But because we just doing an export, you assuming that it's all correct by Amazon, right?
Yes.
So you know what I'm talking about. So you just issuing the numbers like you have done many weeks in advance, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so now there's a discrepancy. Okay, so and you're saying that it's with Larry. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do is to make sure that all of these entries that he has here are the same ones that are on here.
Okay.
Okay. Because this is the summary for the week. Okay.
Right.
So if you go to and I wrote it down for Larry Martell. Okay, so he had 254.93. He had 341.16. He had 279.28. He had 270.15. And he has 279.51 and 279.51. If you add.
Okay, so now. And that all adds up to be what?
$1,704.54.
So how is he correct here, but he's short on the other end?
Okay. So, so on this side, okay, so if you take it, so taking this list, taking the list of payments that he got, if you go to to the report from Amazon, okay, so on here, I'm able to find this 279, this 270, and these $279. Okay, I'm able to find these right here.
Right.
And that totals like $1,100.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But what I cannot find is this 2164, this 115. And this 28, because that's not a part of the list.
Right,
okay?
right.
Okay, so then what I did was I came over here to the trip ID. Okay, and I wrote the trip ID numbers down: 113 WSC 8KC. See this one and this one. See, and then if you see 2164 and 2821. Okay. So I took this and I came back over here to Amazon's report. And if you go to the first entry for Larry Martell and click on this one, this 254.93. Okay, so I'm looking for the trip ID number. Okay, so you don't see it here. So what I did was I looked at the messages. And here is the trip ID, 113WS C8KC.
Right.
That's the same thing that's on this report. Okay.
And that's for which one? $28 or $21?
It's for both. $21.64 and $28.21.
Okay.
Okay, so you go back to Amazon and it's saying there is no late pickup for this load. Driver is taking load back to HOU1 and is a back leg load. Please call, all notes on load.
Okay.
Talk to ROC, take back load. He did not give me enough time to get load back. Please call. So I mean, I don't know what that means. I mean, it's
there's something between them. Clearly, there's something between Larry and ROC. The notes of a report, because I think he even much voiced it to me about a report or something, and about him having to take it back. You know what I'm talking about? Because I told him it's gonna be about $49. But what I don't understand is how they split the 49 up into 21 and 28. You know, to begin with, and then it's not even much the right money for him giving the whole load. You know what I'm saying? The whole run of the load.
Well,
it's supposed to be the $49. This is supposed to be the $49 plus the right amount for the load as well. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, they didn't pay him for the load. They paid him $21. It looked like he went. Okay, so it looked like this was the first. I'm guessing this. It looked like he went one way. And then he can't, because it's saying southwest to HOU1. So this looked like this is coming back.
That's supposed to be, that line right there alone is supposed to be $49, the two. Now the line on the bottom where it's $28.21, that's supposed to be his full amount pay for the load. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how they done that, but yeah.
So what do? Do you dispute it or what?
No, because the money was paid. The money is there. The full amount is there. They're like, in other words, when you count the days paid early, the 420, and then you count the math of this payout right here, it all equals to they paid all the money. You know what I'm saying? But some kind of way it messed up in the system to where when you did your export to do payroll from Amazon, how you do from week to week to week, you know what I'm saying? It came out like this. But go ahead.
Okay, so the thing is though, okay, so right now what it's saying on that page about the history of the trips. It's saying that 254 is only that $49. It's $49. Instead of him getting paid $254, they paid him $49.85. Okay. So then, so that's one. Okay, so the next one was the 341. And the 341 is this 11YNQWM. Let me show you that one.
Okay.
Let me close this one. So 341, this one. Okay, so
what's that line?
It got an X, like something was canceled.
And that's on that. Is that connected to the ID that you're trying to bring up right now, the 341?
Because if you go like it ain't no notes on here or nothing. But if you click on this, it's gonna give you the trip number. We're looking for the 11YNQ. WM6, that's the same thing that's over here. Right. So it paid him. Okay, and see, look how it's got these two lanes. Cancel. So look how it's got these two, like it's got the same trip ID right here. Right. Okay, so it's saying cancel right here.
Right, and then one saying 115.
And so whatever he took first, he got paid $115 for.
And that's wrong too. But according to the numbers that add up to the 1704, right, on the big screen. Yeah. But clearly it was like I say. But clearly it was.
There were
exported.
Issues.
It was issued some type of way, and it was exported. When you did your export, it came back like this. Right. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So okay. So then for me. This tells me, okay, so if he was supposed to get 1704, okay, so if you're supposed to get 1704.54, okay, but you didn't get 254.93 minus, you didn't get 341.16 minus, What you got was 2164 plus 115.40 plus 28.21.
Which is the 1273.70.
That's the 12. Yeah. So that's that. So so right. So it looks right to me. You know.
It
now,
looks right to you, yeah, because you don't be. I mean, you're not a. You know. I mean, I don't. You know, somebody. You don't be. So you don't go manually and count the thing loads like some people might think that you do. It's simply and digitally set up to where it's gonna take from that page and drop it right here as we saw.
Yeah.
But I just always want to reiterate
but
this.
It's like you have to go, like you just can't take that one page. You got to check all of them together, because like you see, like right now, it looks like he should have got paid $254 and $341.16, but Amazon paid you
right
$21.64, $115.40, and 28.21.
And because this is an early printout, you cannot match it against the actual statement payment, because I ain't even got paid yet. The account haven't even much received the money yet.
Right. But now that you have gotten paid, that's why I'm able to see this and match it up.
Right.
So that's now, then the other thing is, like you were saying he was due like $420, something like that. Okay, so this is the other thing. So if you go on here, go back to the history 426. Let's see if we can close this up. 426. What is it? Oh, okay. So let's go to the payments now. Payments. Okay. And then you can see on here that for November 20, November 20 through 26, they go to $39.57. Okay. But there is also this here, this 420.
Those are the same day payments.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And so this is the one that this is one that was during that time period. Okay. But if you click on it, to verify that everything is okay. When it gives you the payment detail, I take these two numbers to check to confirm who it is. Okay, so let me see if I can get over here. So by the time you finish, it's gonna be the 220 and the 200. Remember? Okay, so then you take these two numbers right here. I'm gonna say copy, and then we go back to here to confirm that they were paid. So I'm gonna put them right here. Control V, so we can see. Okay, so the 200 is the 116. See this one right here? That's the 116D9 G1RG, just like down here. So that means it was paid. Okay. The 115RP, it was 220. 220. Did I miss the 220? Okay, 220. 115RP8BB7. See?
So you know what this tells me? This tells me that Amazon, even though they don't give us the money, they know that they gave us the money early, they still show it as paid during the week cycle that it was actually paid. So it comes out with the rest of the loads, even though the monetary value is not calculated in the numbers, it still say, hey, you did do this here same day payment run on this here day. You did do this here same day payment run on that day. That's good to know, because somebody told me that you know what I'm talking about, that we have no way of knowing that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like, they paid it early, they're not gonna pay twice, and they didn't pay twice, but they still showed you that they paid.
Yes.
In the same week cycle.
Yes.
Thank you.
So other than that, it looks like it looks to me like it now. Like you paid him, I think you paid him $420 some dollars. So, but this don't look like this due to him. I don't know what to say.
Right. But the difference was the money that was. You know what I'm saying?
The difference is
to make up this
the
1704, to bring it up to 1704, it ended up being $424 to be exact. Not those two loads together being 420, but we was accused of taking that.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
I didn't take nothing.
And so, because we was accused of taking that or mismanaging that, you know what I'm saying? It looked as if we gave them they 420 but took it back from him.
No.
Yeah, that's corny.
They one load was half canceled and you got $115, and then one load was, it said a take back, you know. I mean, it say they only paid it. Now, if you want to contact Amazon and dispute it, I mean, like, can you you dispute it, saying, hey, why do you say $254 over here, but you only say $21?
It's not important when you could add up the money and know that it's there. Like that 21 and 28, that is $49, which is like what they typically pay for a take back. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, what they did was they jumped that where the 28 at, that's supposed to go up there where the 21 at and be 49 all in its own. And then the original load need to be where the 28. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's where they messed up at. That was on Amazon.
That's
Amazon. That ain't us at all.
Yeah.
Because of the printout, because we just export and print.
Yeah.
Technically, export, sort, and print.
Yeah.
That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just want that to be clear. So yeah. I understand now. I was trying to figure it out. Thank you so much. Is there got anything else you want to probably say that I probably missed that you want to?
But for me, does that mean you get a refund? Because if Amazon,
no, they paid the money. They paid all the money.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? It's just the report was messed up.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Amazon don't owe us nothing.
No, I didn't think Amazon. I'm not saying Amazon. I thought that you paid poo-poo, and if Amazon's saying if you paid him $420, but he only should have got $49.
No. No. Yeah. Oh, I see. No, he's supposed to. But see, he's supposed to got. Basically, really, a nigga owe him $49. Because that's a whole nother load. You understand? A take back is a whole nother load.
Right. But if Amazon didn't pay him for the load, why should you pay him for the load?
But that's not an issue.
Okay.
If it's there in the records that he ran it that way, even though they messed up right here, we still pay him anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was fixed. That's not an issue.
Okay.